Hello children, how are you all? Today I am going to teach Information Technology, Code 402, Part B, Specific Skills, Class 9. Today I am going to teach you the chapter Digital Documentation. In today's session, we are going to discuss about formatting a document. Students, you already know formatting means changing the general appearance of a text in a document. One can enhance the look of a document by doing changing the font and its size, adjusting the line spacing, setting the tabs, margin, borders, shading, creating the bulleted or numbered list, highlighting the certain words, changing the case, aligning the text on a page, changing the text size and color. There are several ways of formatting the text. For example, corrective formatting, paragraph formatting, and page formatting. Today, we are going to learn how to go or do these formatting. So, students, let's get started. As you can see that I have opened a Word application where I have just written down a text here, hello students. Now, how can I apply a corrective formatting? There are several ways to achieve corrective formatting. One way is that simply select the text to which we need to apply the corrective formatting. Fine, see I have just selected the text. This is the Home tab. You just see where my cursor is hovering. This is the Home tab. Under the font group, this is the font, how we can change the font. Right now it is the Arial. I can choose. Just click here on the drop down and according to your preferences, choose the type of the font. Then I can change the font size. Click here on the drop down arrow and I can increase or decrease according to the preference of the requirements. Right now I am choosing the 28 size. This is how I can make the text bold. If I want the text to look like italic, just click here on the I. If you want to apply the underline to it, just click on the U. See, there are several preferences also for these underlines. You can choose among these. This is the one way of applying the corrective formatting. Now, if I want, the other way is that under the font group, you have to just launch the font dialog box. Click here. See, this is the font dialog box and this is the font dialog box launcher. From here, I can change the font. You can just see the sample, whatever the changes I am going to bring, it is going to be visible here in the preview window. Here, just see where my mouse is hovering. I can choose my font here. I can choose the style. If I want it simple bold, I want it to be the bold italic. I can choose size. I can give the color. Right now it is automatic. I can give the color. For example, I want it to look like this. This is how it would look like. And then simply click on the OK. See, this is how we can go for the common text formatting, that is the changing the font, changing the font size, changing the font color. Now, if I wanted to change the text size, how to do that? See, Word offers the following 5 types of text cases. See, this is the change case button under the font group. When I am clicking there on the drop down arrow, see, I can get all the 5 preferences. Like if I want the sentence case, it is already in the sentence case. If I want all the letters to look like the logo, just see the change here. If I want it to look in the uppercase, all the words will get converted into the uppercase. If I want to capitalize each word, see, only the first word of each letter will be in a capital letter. If I want it to be the toggle case, toggle means making capital into the small and small into the capital. See, here it is the toggle case because the first letters were the capital and the rest were in the small. Now it has been opposite of that. It has been the vice versa of that. Fine. This is how I can change the text size. For example, I wanted to apply the subscript and the superscript. See, there are the very cases where I wanted to write, for example, I am writing H2O. This 2, I will first make this a little bit bolder so that it will be visible to you. I am going to increase the font size. Now I want this 2 to be below the normal line, just like this 2. And this is the subscript because I want the 2 to appear below the normal line. See, now the things have been done. For example, I want 3 to the power 2. This 2 I want this 2 to appear above the normal line. Just simply apply the superscript. See, in the font dialog box, we are having these preferences as well. See, right now I have just chosen the superscript. This is here. I can just go through these other effects as well. Fine. This is how I can change the subscript and the superscript. For example, I have just done some kind of a formatting to this paragraph. Like I have just made it to the Arial, fine, and I have increased the size of it, fine. I want the same formatting to be applied to this. There is an option there in the Word which offers us to copy the formatting, and the tool used for this where I can copy the formatting is this formatting painter. Just select the format painter under the clipboard. Just simply click here. First of all, I have to select the text whose formatting I need to copy, and then click here on the formatting painter. See, the cursor changes into this painter tool. Now simply drag. See, I have just copied whatever the formatting I want to copy. It has been already copied. This is how we can go for the copying of the formatting by using a tool available there. It is the formatting painter. Students, now let us see how to do the paragraph formatting. We know that paragraph formatting is the most important factor in the overall appearance of a document. It contributes to the most of the final appearance of the document. Now let us see how to go for indenting the paragraph. The indenting feature is used to move the complete paragraph or the first line to a specific number of spaces between the left. You see, this is the left margin and this is the right margin, between the left or the right margin. Now, how to achieve this indenting paragraph? First of all, select the paragraph to be indented. See, I have just selected the paragraph. Click on the Increase Indent button in the paragraph group of the Home tab. See, I'm just clicking here. The selected text has shifted ½ inches away from the left margin. Now, if I am going to click on the Decrease Indent paragraph, the selected text will shift closer to the left margin. Fine. This is one way of doing the indenting. We can make use of these rulers, indent markers on the rulers to go for the indenting. Select anywhere in the paragraph. There are the 3 indent markers on the ruler. See, this is the first line. If I am clicking here, what will happen? It adjusts the first line away from the left marker of the selected paragraph. Now I am going to undo with this. If I am going to apply for the left indent, see what will happen. It is going to take the selected paragraph away from the left margin. Again, undoing it. If I am going to apply with the hanging, see what will happen. The, apart from the first line of the paragraph, the rest of the selected lines of the paragraph will move away from the left margin. This is how we can achieve the indenting, paragraph indenting. Now, let us discuss about the alignment, the text. See, students, when I am talking about the text alignment, there are four margins on a paper. See, this is the left, this is the right, this is the top, and this is the bottom. There are two types of alignment. First, horizontal alignment. Second, vertical alignment. There are four types of horizontal alignment present in the paragraph tab, paragraph group of the home tab. By default, if I am going to select this paragraph, by default, left text alignment is always selected because all the time the text is aligned to the left by default. If I am going to apply for the center alignment, see what will happen. When I am just applying on the central alignment, the text is aligned centrally between the left and the right margin. Center alignment is mostly applicable. For example, this is the heading. I will apply for these headings and the titles. See, it will look good, but not the whole text. If I am going to go for the right alignment, see, the text is aligned along the right margin while leaving a little space between the left margin. This alignment is mostly used to put dates on the left hand. Fine? This is how we can apply these alignments, horizontal alignment. When I am talking about the vertical alignments, they are with respect to the top and the bottom margin of a page. To align the text vertically, what I have to do? Select the layout tab. I'm using the 2016. In 2010, you will find the page layout. See, click here. This is the page setup. You just have to click here, the page setup dialog box launcher. This is the launcher button. See, under this page, you are having this vertical alignment. You have to choose according, either you wanted to go for the top, center, justified, bottom, right? Then you have to go for this, where you wanted to apply. You want it to apply to the whole document or to the selected text. Once you have done with it, you have to simply click on the OK button. This is how we can go for the alignment. Alignment is basically simply the positioning of the text between the margins. There are the four margins. I have just shown you that there are the two types of text alignment, the horizontal and the vertical. So this was about the alignment. Now let us see how to apply borders to our paragraph. Now let us see how to apply borders to a paragraph. Students, position or select the paragraph. Either we can do one thing, you can select a paragraph, or you can place the cursor in the paragraph where the border has to be placed within that. See, I have just placed my cursor here. Then click on the Home tab. Under the paragraph, see, this is the border. I am choosing borders and shading here. See, this is the border and the shading button. Right now, the border tab is active because I wanted to apply the border. By default, none border is there. I can choose the box. Here, I can give the color. By default, it is the black, or you could say in computer it is said as it is automatic. I can give the color according to my choice or the preference. See, if I will be applying, you can change the width of the border. from thin, big, small. For example, this. You can just preview the things, how the border will look like. Then I will be clicking on the OK. See, this is how I have applied the borders to a paragraph. Now, if I wanted to remove this, you can choose either here the no border. See, this is how I can remove a paragraph border by selecting the none. In the border, in the shading, you can choose it from here. See, then no border. If I am applying the border, from border in the shading dialog box, you can choose the none, see, and then click on the OK. Now, if I wanted to add the background to the paragraph, what to do? Select the paragraph where the shading has to be applied. Again, from the paragraph group, choose border in the shading dialog box. Then click on the shading tab. Here, the style. How much of percentage? Let me see. I want it to be solid, or I want it to be a little bit lighter, 25%. What should be the color? I want it to be in light green. See, this is how. But as the percentage, you will be increasing. Mostly we choose 100% the solid one. Then click on the OK. This is how I can apply background to a paragraph. Fine. Now, the other thing in the paragraph formatting comes using bullets and numbers. See, this is the list where I wanted to apply either the bullets or the numbering. Select the paragraph. Click on the bullets or the numbering drop down. For example, I wanted to this of the home tab under the paragraph. See, this is how I can just select or apply the numbers. If I wanted to apply the bullets, see, according to my choice or the preference, this is how. But here I wanted to tell you that if I want using a symbol as a bullet, how to do that? In Word, it is possible to use a symbol as a bullet. To do this, we have to follow these steps. I'm just selecting where I wanted to define a symbol as a bullet. See, you are having a define new bullet. Click there. Then choose the symbol. The symbol dialog box, here we can choose, for example, I want this symbol to be used as a bullet. Then I will click on the OK. See, this is how I can use a symbol as a bullet. Students, in today's session, we learned about formatting. We come to know about that there are three types of formatting: corrective formatting, paragraph formatting, and page formatting. In today's session, we learned about how to do corrective formatting and the page formatting. In the next session, we will be looking and discussing about how to achieve the page formatting. Students, thanks for watching. Till next time, bye. Take care.